This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Team Bahamas back on the field yesterday at their CAC softball qualifier in Cali, Colombia. After splitting their first two games against Panama and Mexico, Team Venezuela was next up on the schedule. Julian Gibson has the breakdown.
This CAC softball update brought to you by Exuma Waste Management, AAA Marine and Transport, and the Mangrove Key Andrews Homecoming and Regatta Association.
Benson, the Bahamas got whitewashed yesterday. The powerful Venezuela team took advantage of Tyler Russell from Abaco, spanking the ball all over the place. Come on, Tyler. WWF Monday Night Raw is tonight, not yesterday. In 5 innings, the Bahamas would get pounded 10-0. Run support starting to become a problem.
We made some good pitching. Last game, we actually out-hit the team that beat us last night. You know, I would like to hit the ball better, but it's going to come.
Well, you know, sometimes it's just the luck of the draw. I mean, it's softball, it's hits, runs, and errors. We had our opportunities. Some we didn't capitalize on, but we will go on in the future and try to capitalize on those.
Now, despite a record of 1-2, the team is still confident about qualifying. The situation is not a gloomy one.
I think we got great chances. I think we just need to pull together tonight, get some rest, and come out strong tomorrow and just shake this one off. It's just nothing to us, you know.
Yes, we can, you know. All we have to do is maybe win one more win. Definitely if we win all two of them. We'll be in the playoffs section with the 8 teams, you know, so I just got to get the guys fired up and get them ready for the next 2 games.
There's never a battle that's too big for us to conquer.
In Cali, Colombia, reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
This CAC softball update brought to you by Exuma Waste Management, AAA Marine and Transport, and the Mangrove Key Andrews Homecoming and Regatta Association.
Team Bahamas made history over the weekend in Aruba by winning its first ever Carifta Swimming Championship. After finishing as runners-up on 3 previous occasions, the 2-4-2 finally finished on top in both the medal count and point standings. The Bahamas amassed some 55 medals, 23 gold, 22 silver, and 10 bronze, finishing ahead of the host, who captured second with 51 medals. In terms of the point standings, the Bahamas had 736.5, while Aruba once again finished in second with 618. The Bahamas also captured 3 high points awards: Joanna Evans in the 15-17 girls, Dustin Tynes in the 15-17 boys, and Aubrey Higgs in the 13-14 girls. The 2015 Carifta Swimming Championships will take place in Barbados, and the Bahamas looks again to be in good standing to be able to defend its title. The prestigious Penn Relays closed out in Philadelphia over the weekend. Overall, the Bahamas was able to hold its own, with Denzel Pratt winning the high school boys javelin and Jeffrey Gibson taking the Olympic development men's 400 hurdles, but the fun didn't stop there.
For the first time since the 2012 Olympic Games in London, our Golden Knights were back together running in the USA versus the World Men's 4x4 Relay. The team of Michael Matthew, Demetrius Pinder, Chris Brown, and Ramon Miller once again looking to make a statement against the USA. And this one was neck and neck going into the final exchange when there was a fumble on that exchange. U.S. anchor Mateo Mitchell reached back and grabbed for the wrong baton. His hand ended up on the baton Chris Brown was handing off to Ramon Miller, but thankfully Miller remained focused and he was able to hold on to the baton, and Team Bahamas, that gave them a lead they would never relinquish. Team Bahamas crossed the line first in 3 minutes, 0.78 seconds, and hopefully this is a good sign of things to come with the inaugural IAAF World Relays right around the corner, right here at home in our own backyard.
Still talking track and field, a number of Bahamians recently lined up at the War Eagle Invitational in Auburn, Alabama. Crystal Bodie ran her specialty, the 100-meter hurdles, finishing second in her heat in 13.58 seconds. That qualified her for the final, where she finished fourth in 13.52.
I had a little technical difficulties, a little slow to the first 4 hurdles. I still have a lot of work to do, so I have to go back to the drawing board and just get ready to execute next meet.
How's the training been so far for the season?
You know, it's a lot of work. Been doing a lot of 300s. Now I got to focus more on the sprinting side, but besides that, it's been doing good so far.
100 hurdles flat, 100?
100-meter hurdles, 200.
Why the jump?
Because I don't have that much speed for the one, but I got enough endurance for the two, so that's what I'm working on right now. I am technically here in Alabama right now, and you know, it's good so far because I have access to all the facilities, and I'm just focusing right now on what's important.
What's your objectives for the rest of the season?
I plan on making the Commonwealth Games and representing the Bahamas in an international meet of the sort this year.
The 61st National Family Island Regatta closed out over the weekend in Exuma. Lady Kate defended her title in Class C. Tida Wave finished on top in Class A, while Lady Sonia reigned supreme in Class B. Our Charles Fisher was in Exuma, and he tells us why Lady Sonia's win in Class B was so special.
A few weeks ago, it was not sure that Buzzy Rowe would sail in this year's National Family Island Regatta, as he went missing for some 36 hours before being rescued. But as luck would have it, he had one of his best showing in the regatta as Lady Sonia won the Class B.
First of all, how does it feel to get that accomplishment as the best skipper of the year?
Oh, that's a great accomplishment, especially in Elizabeth Harbor, you know, but it's stiff competition. Extremely stiff competition from Lonesome Dover and Udeva, man. We was happy to be successful in this event.
Man, Lady Sonia was in a class by itself. Stop talking food.
Well, the boat is, you know, Lady Sonia is extremely fast, and she did what she supposed to do, and we have a super crew. If you look behind me here, you know,
you were able to stop that domination by Long Island. I know that's what you was thinking about.
No, but Long Island is killing us in the C class, and we could take advantage of them in the B class while we have chance.
Glad to be back?
Glad to be back on the mainland, man.
How was that experience, man?
It's very rough. It's very rough. You know, that's my 7th time, and that's my wife's first time. It's very rough. You know, I try to keep as calm as ever, and I think I did a wonderful job, and she took it well. You know, she's pretty strong.
In Georgetown, Exuma for ZNS Toll Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Now, the minister responsible for regattas, the Honorable V. Alfred Gray, was in Exuma, and he had high praise for this year's National Family Island Regatta.
Regattas have been so important to the overall development of our country, particularly economically and of course socially, because it brings together people from all walks of life, particularly those who hail from the island on which the event takes place. This 61st annual regatta of the Family Island Regatta fame has been the biggest ever, and as you might have already heard, they had almost 100 boats participating in it, and that's massive. And so happy. If there's a word that's bigger than that, then I am that plus some.
The Ebenezer Methodist Church family has shown its appreciation to Sir Durwood Knowles for his support not only to their church but to the community at large. Yesterday, the church renamed Epworth Hall the Sir Durwood Knowles Auditorium. Sir Durwood was surrounded by family, friends, and well-wishers, including former Governor General Sir Orville Turnquest, former Deputy Leader of the Free National Movement Brent Simonet, and President of the Bahamas Olympic Committee Wellington Miller. And that will do it for sports, but stay tuned, there's more to come after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.